wood.com.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Oh, yeah.
So now what I want to do is I want to open up a chat window. I'm going to say, yes, show me the chat. We'll see if anybody chats. And then I can also, now I know how to set up the remote. Hey, look at this. It says now live on your channel.
Wow.
obsbot test. Oh, what do you know?
Hello, dozens, if not hundreds of viewers.
Or fewer.
Or thousands.
Well, keep in mind,
Record-breaking.
This is on my personal channel, and good. Yeah. Say hey to Frankie Magic 13 and G James B.
And G James B. Do you guys know how to coil cables correctly?
Okay, yeah.
I know this now.
You want to talk them through what we did?
I know this now. Because apparently, you're not supposed to coil it around something.
That's right.
And it has a way it wants to coil.
That's right.
And if while you're looping it and making loops, it tries to make tiny loops and it's loops. Then you need to go whoa, 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 and shake out the whole rest of the cable.
Yep. This girl coils.
I've learned this.
Okay, so now let me see if I could take this controller. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
And then now we could do autofocus. It is. Oh. So this one's a little bit blown out right now. Standard body. It's pretty good.
When did you do that? When did you set that up?
What's that?
The thing on the bottom?
Earlier while you were watching the cartoon.
Oh.
You want to tell everyone about the cartoon?
It was Killer versus Killer. Right?
Killer of Killers.
Killer of Killers, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of Alien versus Predator again.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Predator, Killer of Killers, which is really, really good.
Yeah. Talk about why it's good.
It's good. It's basically got 3 separate sub-stories throughout it, and each of them is really tight. They're just really good, very thematically consistent, compelling animated fight scenes, one after the other. And it's great animation and stuff. It's really, really good.
Yeah, so you were doing that while I was setting up. Basically, what I did is I just set everything up for a gig test. The gig was we walked across campus and set up here in the soundstage.
Yeah.
So which one am I? Okay, so it must be that one. Okay. But the next gig will be all powered by cellular, hopefully. Here, let me see if I can reattach that remote. And then I can control all this like that. I guess the big question is, now in theory, this guy looks like it is controlled, or the audio's all right. Does the audio sound like podcast quality? That's the big question. It's John Brands. John Brands was extremely helpful last time. So he's here again. I trust him over everyone else in the chat. But so if this goes the way I think it will, then I don't know if we'll go. I don't know where we'll go. People are saying audio's good. Yeah. So we could do Great Night just with Justin and I like this. But if I'm reading everything right, if I can figure out how to do this on cellular only, then that means this setup, because you saw how small this packs. Yeah. That means that we could just go literally to any restaurant or whatever. Oh. And then just, and then also, this remote, I'm switching between cameras right now while maintaining eye contact. Yeah. So that means we can do the entire show completely live switched straight to stream like this. And then we can glance over, see the chat. That's great. Unless your cell provider set up new towers, stick to hardware. John, I think you're going to be very impressed. Here, take a look at this. Let me turn off Wi-Fi on this phone. Yeah. Whoops. Turned off, whatever the cloud dropping thing. Okay, so this is from inside the soundstage cellular speed test. From inside this Faraday cage, we're getting 200, 350, 400, 450, 5.
No,
Yeah,
0.
473. 473 down.
Okay.
Only, of course, upstream is all that matters.
Yeah.
But 10 megabits upstream, and that's from inside. I think when we're outside, if we're like on a patio or whatever, it gets even better. My solo shot white balance is blown out. Yeah, I don't know what changed on that. So that one is the USB cam that looked fine inside, but now I guess this is as good a time as any to figure out what and why. Yeah, I don't know how to switch the white balance on here. Unless standard motion, upper body. Yeah, that's really wild. If anybody happens to know, then let me know. But I'm certain there's a way to turn on.
Getting ads for slots games.
Are you?
No, on that phone, look.
Of course I am.
Yeah, it's telling you can earn real money.
That's hilarious.
See, that's exactly the type of ad I was talking about.
God, I don't even see ads. Okay, so that's interesting. I did not know that so this is the obsbot tail 2 mini webcam, and it did look really good. I don't know why it's blown out now. I don't like it. I liked it better when it's not blown out.
Did you at least make a wish?
No, that's pretty good though. I like that. I see what you did there. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
It's making that noise.
Oh, all the cracking?
Yeah.
That's the temperature change.
Oh.
Because it was warm in here. As a matter of fact, there was a martial artist back in the day who he had a studio like this, and he would do meditation time at around 3 p.m. And he would tell people to, like, they would do the thing where you focus on your chi or whatever. When really what you're doing is, whenever you do that, you're going to get a strange sensation of like this sense of energy. And while everyone's having that, he'd be like, you could feel it pulsing against the building. And then the building would creak and crack, and everyone would be like, whoa, we have powers. And then like the punching bag would start to sway, and like people are having this spiritual experience.
Park bullshit.
It's great. It's brilliant. I understand why it works. Yeah. So that's my to-do is to... Oh, here we go. Let me see if on the settings I can maybe look at... Cameras. I guess let me just ask the robot. Yeah, let's see. Sorry. It's good at ish. Hey, I'm trying to use an obsbot talent to control white balance on a tiny 2 that's attached via USB. Walk me through the steps of how to do that on an OBS talent. There we go. Okay, here we got audio has been... Oh, cancel that. Let me see if I can... No, cancel. Talking to it like I've talked to Josie. Let's see. Nah, it's searching. It'll take a moment. The exposure should be fine on this camera. Niall Evans says, turn the exposure down, boss man. That would be delightful. A button labeled exposure.
Some sort of dial?
It's like, yeah. It's like a computer. Where is the dial to turn down the thing? Yo, man, you just got to turn down the thing. Like, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is how you know it's shat the bed, is when it says, have you tried updating the firmware? Visca control section. Yeah, this is all not helpful. This is all making up stuff. So, it doesn't know the specifics of how to find this. But what I can do, if we go to custom, no, none of that's on there. You gotta get
Be entertaining?
do a short essay on that Predator movie. One element of it. Tell me something that you haven't already told me.
I mean, like, yeah, elaborating on the fact that it was very thematically consistent. It really was a single one of those 3 short stories. They were only able to kill the Predator because of the sacrifice of someone else who was close to them, which is setting up for that ending. Which is just a very tiny little neat, like, 3 practice runs, and then the challenge where none of them even speak the same language or have anything in common. Like, originally they all have some sort of, like, close bond. And also, I feel like part of that was, you know, the World War II fighter jet thing. The fact that one of them was fighting for the Allies during World War II, and another was from, like, historical Japan, and trying to communicate through, like, the haphazard Japanese. Was very funny. But enough. But the fact that they all kind of kept trying to communicate in their own languages anyway, and even though, like, only the audience got the whole picture, you could sort of see them communicating despite that, and that, again, being key to finally, like, get out of there and stand a chance against the Predator.
I'm having it run deep research.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
It was a good movie, right?
Yeah. Having, like, those, like, if it was just a bunch of cool fights, it would have been like, yeah, whatever. But having that, like, clear thematic through line and all, like, the mini arcs.
Was it a surprise to you when it turned out that they all came together?
No, you told me that before I started watching.
Well, then, I apologize for the
And also to everyone in chat, you gotta apologize to them now.
Oh, no. You're welcome to everybody.
Okay.
Because now they know to go watch Predator, Killer of Killers.
Killer of Killers, yes. It's
Uh,
a good movie.
which, by the way, you were already primed to love the fact that it was a cartoon.
Yeah.
To me, that was a negative that turned into a positive.
Oh, yeah, no, I've always been a huge fan of what you can do with that medium, and I've always been of the opinion that it's underused, and that is, like, I think there should be more movies in this style where they're ready to dig into that, like, violence and maturity with the animated style.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is great. The chat, hold on, real quick. G. James B., are you chatting via Twitch? Because what this is implying is that it combines all the chats into one place. If anybody's watching via Twitch, comment in the Twitch chat. That'd be extremely helpful. Niall has a good idea. Try zooming in on a neutral color. Oh, that's great. So the
Yeah.
chat is a combined thing. So I can tell you right now, I know that Justin Robert Young is going to appreciate it if I can make the chat settings quite large. I guess. Meh. Whoops. That's great. Oh, man. Yeah, this will be huge. So then all I have to do is make sure it gets up on the bottom rogue on there. Let's go to custom. Let's go to live comment. There we go. Text size, make it gigantic. Dark. There we go. So the question is, do you think Justin Robert Young will be able to, he'll be able to read that, right?
Yeah.
Even a Justin can see that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good test. This is a really good test. John Brands says, saw the Predator film once. Penny has never seen the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I haven't. I've like you should be like the first part of Prey, but
Yeah.
I've never. Yeah, and
you
then
got to watch the rest of Prey.
yeah, and
Because now
yeah.
you've watched a whole Dan Trachtenberg Predator movie. So
Yeah.
now you got to watch another
Okay.
Dan Trachtenberg
Okay.
Predator movie.
And oh yeah, as he was talking about the original Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator, I was like, I never put together that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Predator.
Yeah.
Because like every time it's in pop culture referenced, every time pop culture references the Predator, it's never Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's always the Predator. Like if you're seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's the Terminator.
That's true. They're always naming action movies after the bad guys.
Because the bad guys are the part that's iconic.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Now I know. Oh, no. Never mind. Oh dear. I just encountered something new. I just learned a new thing.
Wow.
Ugh, nope. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. I just did something with the comments.
Send comments overlay?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Wow.
Wow. Oh. No. Oh.
This has a lot of features.
Well, I'm trying. Unfortunately, I just want the feature where I'm able to move the window. Is that too much to ask?
I think you're getting greedy.
I want the window to be. I made it very large.
I think you made this bed, now you have to lie in it.
It's no.
I think this is like some sort of karmic Garden of Eden-esque punishment for you.
I guess.
You tasted forbidden
Oh, there we go.
chat windows reasonably
chat.
sized.
Forbidden chat. Oh no! Oh, forbidden chat. What have you done? Go to tiny. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So that means, well then, how do I make this tiny then?
Zoom it, like, you go to the, bring it to, like,
It doesn't have multi-touch?
other side. Try dragging it from the corner.
From which corner?
From the one that doesn't have an X.
Yeah. Yeah, we could just keep on changing. We'll keep on touching people's comments and putting them up.
Hi, commenters.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
Here
can't
we-
see
oh,
this.
Here we go. That's what you do.
But
You have
all
to
of chat.
You
Oh.
have to get rid of. There we go.
Wow, we just completed the entire arc of that religion.
Oh, what religion?
We've returned to paradise.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Seriously, I just want. No! What is going on? No! No!
Chat. I would like you to know my father is very good with technology, which makes it very funny. Like he's struggling with this, like an old man right now.
Oh, they're aware. Their favorite thing is to help. Okay.
But are they aware that they should be pointing and laughing?
Okay, so now the question is, how do I get rid of hiding thumbnails will reduce power usage? That's crazy. All right, I want
Wow.
G. James B's comment to go away.
Go away.
So, auto clear. Look at that, 60 seconds. Look at that. We'll just make it. There we go. So now it's 23. There we go. So I could do this. So now that'll be on there for just a little bit. Maybe we'll just make it 15 seconds. And then hopefully that'll go away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. So we still don't know necessarily how to adjust settings level on the webcam. But look at this here.
Mm-hmm.
Beep beep. That's not the time. But that's not the time nor
Not
the
the
date.
time, nor the date.
But that's the thing. That's the score.
Our score.
We have a score
We have a score
to settle.
to settle with that webcam.
Everybody. Oh, and you know what? We confirmed people chatting from what do you call it? Chatting from Twitch.
That was a mom moment.
Yeah, sorry. There's a lot going on. On top of all this, I'm waiting to find out what restaurant I'm being summoned to.
Make a tier list of what restaurants make your out loud verbal tier list of what restaurants you hope it is.
I hope he just says the Shore because that's just down the road.
Mm-hmm. Proximity high priority.
Yes. Occidental shenanigans. Oh. So that's the other thing I don't know how to do is once this thing turns on the control for the OBS bot. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. If I hit single one. Come on. Give me a single one. Single two. Negotiate. Nope, it doesn't like it.
I'll
I
mess up.
have to power it off and power it back on.
Have you tried the fix the exposure button on the remote?
Have you tried? We tried not having it be overexposed.
You tried asking nicely?
There we go. G. James B. keeps threatening to get a job, but the downside is that he won't be first to show up every single time.
Messed up.
Yeah, he's got a job interview 6 days ago.
Good luck.
Yeah. Do I miss the spiky hair? Going to bars to score drinks and chicks.
Chicks, because you were scoring chicks the whole time you did that.
That was how we presented it.
Oh, that's so funny.
There's definitely a scam hot chicks with these tricks.
Because you were so interested in impressing girls at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I was impressed. I was interested in making magic not be as dorky as it
Yeah, I mean, magic did get you your wife, so.
Yeah. The greatest trick I ever pulled.
You didn't need any more chicks. You didn't need any.
Instead, I started making chicks. Ladies.
Okay, stop it, gross.
What?
It's yucky.
No. You know, your mom, I think she's actually right. She has a theory that she caught some of my ADD.
It's not contagious.
Now think about it. Hold on. Feel me out on this, all right?
Yeah.
First of all, you are 50% my genes, right?
Uh-huh.
While you were in your mom, you two shared a blood supply.
I don't think that's how brain...
It is. It is. You guys, because that's literally what the umbilical cord
I don't think
is.
the blood is going to be disappeared.
It's, but anyway, my genes are in your mom's blood to this very day. And there are changes that happen to people. This is all, there was a radio lab on it. It's called the Radio Lab Defense. That's where.
And no one's ever going to check it because there's like a million episodes. Like, how are you going to find the one?
Genius of it.
Like, what, are you going to listen to every Radio Lab? Nice try.
I mean, yes, obviously some genetic material went into your mom. But there's current genetic material in her blood. Her blood is a mixture of yours and hers.
Okay.
Changed forever.
So wouldn't it be me giving her ADD?
You were just the messenger. You're the messenger DNA.
Okay.
It seems like have we dropped out on the stuttering? How are things on the quality? I'm seeing that the Twitch feed has ever so often dipped down to in the orange zone a bit. YouTube has remained in the green the entire time. Levels seem to have been really good. This seems like a fine setup on all of this. Oh, you know what? This will be a real test, Penny.
Yeah.
For the first time, I'm going to have to go do my other thing. It says here, video still stutters on Twitch. That's really interesting. It's showing a steady 4 megabits. When you say stutters, like, is it dropping? Some frame dropping, according to GJames. What about the audio? Does the audio hiccup? Audio still holding, but there is video stutter. Okay. YouTube feed is stable at 1080p the whole way. Haven't seen any stutter since the scroll went away. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about the scroll being the source of it. Let me turn that on to see if... Then we'll know...
Maybe make like 6 more scrolls.
Well, I mean, I know at that...
Just to make sure they get the message.
I am certain we can overload whatever this underpowered horse... Oh, my goodness. You know what we could do with this? Oh! Set it up on the teleprompter. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Is teleprompter different from just a regular monitor, like intrinsically?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I think I can... Hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
that would be amazing. Hold on. This would be a game changer. Oh, Justin would calm down about the chat. Here, you keep everyone entertained. I'll be right back.
Hey, everyone. This is my chair now. I get the rolly chair. I meant to babysit you. You know, I was a VTuber for like a year, and no one ever, like, the only people who ever showed up were my friends, and they only showed up sometimes because they have lives and other things to do. And you know what I discovered? I discovered I hate talking to the void, so you better hold a two-way conversation with me. Oh, weird. It's true? So the radio defense wasn't a lie? Wow. The movie was good. Trying not to default to whatever series I'm currently really into. Martial arts power is still making this building crackle and stuff. I could start naming things I see, but you know what? I'm better than that. What do we talk to normal people about? Normal people. People who aren't inundated with my specific friend groups. The 6 billion... Oh, it's stuttering. No stuttering with the scroll now? Yay. Okay. So keep that in mind. The robot unicorn attack scores have been on that board for like... Oh. Was it the Eclipse Founders Day those showed up, I think? Where those were drawn, I think? So that would have been like... last spring. can still see mine. Sorry, I saw horses. And I've been trying not to talk about horse race tests again, which I already talked about. Apparently there's no stuttering with the scroll now.
Oh, that's great.
On one of the Patreon, on like the Patreon bonus podcast or whatever.
Get this. Get this. Oh yeah, did people like Star Woman?
Star Woman, what?
Ask him how they liked Star Woman on the Bones.
Oh. How did you like Star Woman on the Bones? Yeah. New character, Star Woman. Whatever Brian is doing is causing lag. It's your presence, Dad.
No, what?
It's your presence, yeah.
I didn't do anything.
It doesn't
I
like your
literally just walked in.
the device doesn't like your vibes.
I literally just walked in.
You should have tried not doing that.
Have you tried not walking in?
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, here, let me turn this off. And then, let me do this, settings. And then let's do, display? Nope, that's all pretty stuff. Network, Bluetooth, display, audio, storage and code, stream, record, switch, USB Type-C. I guess that'd be it. Oh, I don't want it to stop streaming and recording. Oh, man. I guess that's the way to make it go out. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. I think we're going to have to call it.
Wow.
All right, time of stream.
Farewell.
Yeah, bit of a stutter. Cool. All right, well, we'll hopefully have more for you. Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what, at the very least. Oh. Never mind. That might be too risky. We'll see. I guess I could at least plug in a laptop.
Yeah.
That'd be something. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
Farewell.
We're shutting it down. Bye, 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 bye. So long, gang.
Disconnect.
Disconnect and disconnect.